Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a special year ahead tarot card reading. This reading will be focused on what I see coming for you for the new year, and it will be focused on as well the specific topics you sent me. Your name and info will be confidential. I will only focus on what I see coming for you through the cards. So I'm going to start off by clearing out the energy with some sage. And then afterwards, I will do a quick little prayer to tune into your energy and keep away anything negative out of the reading. And then afterwards, I will begin shuffling. I usually pull out 7 cards. If I feel drawn to pulling out more, I will do so. And then I also pull out a couple of cards from my Angel Tarot deck. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I'm focused on to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now open to spirit, so any healing, guiding messages from spirit I'm open to receive. Anything of negative vibration, negative energy is not welcomed in this reading, as I ask to receive information from God's purest intention and God's white light. Thank you. So I'm just going to include a couple of crystals really quickly here. I have carnelian, fluorite, strawberry quartz, tiger's eye, and black obsidian. Basically a good grounding, yet staying open to love and being able to make decisions with your root chakra area and being able to decipher which is a right path and which is not. So I have these crystals here in the meantime, so I'm going to start shuffling now and begin your reading. I'm going to look over the specific topics again that you sent me. I know as it took a couple here. Let me see here. Okay. I'm currently jobless. I have the chance to participate in a job rehab program for about a year. I would like to know if that is a good choice. What doors will this open for me? And generally speaking, what's the best decision to make concerning my vocation? Much love. Let me see here. I think there's something else. Concerning love life. Changes are coming. Alright, so love and your job. The job rehab program. Let's see here. So I'm going to start shuffling here. That card wants to come out. I'm going to try to focus on the job first. If not, if something comes up for love, I will acknowledge the love first, but let's see what comes through first. Yes. Pick up. This is great cards already. It's already talking about your job and love. So everything's coming into play. It's really funny. Okay. I want to make sure here. All right, so here we go. So we're going to begin with, you have a lot going on as love and your job came up here, so it's really interesting. So we're going to focus on the spiritual growth aspect first, and then we'll go over what I see coming for you. So you got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles represents a female who is of the earth energy. So you come from an earth energy where, you know, you want to be financially stable, you want to make things happen, you want to do the right thing. You're willing to go through all what you need to go through security wise or career wise or just as an individual yourself to be happy. Like you'll go through anything to make yourself happy. Yet at the same time, on the bad note, on the bad flip to this, the only way that none of this will happen or it won't work out is because if you self-destruct. So all the issues that you encounter along the way, it's because of the focus of self-destruction. So it all happens within you. You kind of end up falling apart or crumbling apart. So it all everything that you've gone through is that's been really hard for you or challenging with money or with love or with your life itself. It's due to your own self-destruction, your guides are telling me. So it's something within you that you just need to work on. That peace, that tranquility, the concept of having that balance within you so you can live a normal and peaceful life. Okay, so remember, it's all within you. And that is your outlet to allowing yourself to now live a normal and balanced life. So as I see here for your job, I'm definitely feeling like it's a good choice. The rehab program, as the Ace of Pentacles came in, which represents a new opportunity, a positive new financial opportunity, and it's saying it is a positive one and you should embrace it, that you're going to be receiving this opportunity. So this is obviously referring to that, and it's basically saying yes, it's a good choice, you should go for it. Although I do feel like you're holding yourself back. So for me, it just means you're scared or you're worried. But in the end, your guides are telling me it's going to be a healing experience. So it's going to heal you in many ways. It's going to heal your soul. It's going to allow you to feel good when you're working there because you're helping people, other people as well. So it's like you're going through that healing for yourself at the same time. So this whole opportunity itself, if you decide to do it, which I feel like it's the best choice, as the cards are saying, go for it. It's going to be a healing experience for you, and it's going to be transformative. So it's all in your favor, you know. But it's up to you because I do see that you hold yourself back, or you get scared, or you get low self-esteem towards the idea, or you don't have enough confidence or whatever it is, but your guides are saying you don't need to hold yourself back from this, as this is something that's going to be a really healing experience, and that you should embrace this because this is a positive new opportunity, they're saying. Okay. And in regards to love, which is very interesting, I do see you eventually getting in a relationship. I don't know when, but there's something about March. I'm picking up something with March, maybe near spring and summer. Something is going to occur where there's going to be a partnership, so you will have a partner. There's this focus of having a relationship with somebody. Now, what's really interesting is that you asked me if it's either a woman, a woman or a man. And what's interesting is here the card I get here is that it's going to be a man, because I got the King of Cups, which the King of Cups focuses on the concept of somebody who is a dreamer, but at the same time also who can deal with their emotions, a little bit of like a leader, a little bit of who has self-control. So the thing is, I don't know if this is somebody you've been with before or this is somebody that you know, but that's the kind of feeling I get. I get a kind of feeling that either you know this person, this man, or this is somebody that can be new, but I feel like you know them. Maybe you were with them a long time ago, or maybe you guys have been talking and then stopped talking, or there's just you know this person in some way. I don't know if it's from a friend or you were aware of them, but you didn't like make anything happen. But I do see an emotional partnership with somebody. So I do see you getting in a relationship or starting to talk to somebody, um, and get involved. I would say in like spring, the end of spring, close to summer. So maybe you'll start talking to this person in March, or things will start happening in March or February. But that's when it'll begin, if anything. But I'm not sure. I don't see it. For me, it doesn't feel like a female. It feels like a man. I do see a man here. So I'm not sure if you know the person or you do. I'm getting a feeling that you do know the person, or this is a person that you've been aware of. But no, it's a man, and I do see it happening within spring, February time. Sorry, spring to end, probably entering summer. So for me, that means you guys will start talking, or you'll get involved with this person during this time. But I am seeing some form of getting together. I also see here as well the concept of your guides want you to have that time of reevaluating your life, in general, have those moments where you can really talk to yourself, know what you want and what you don't want in your life, especially in this new year of 2018. Because I do see that you have issues dealing with your intuition, that your guides are saying you got to pay attention to your intuition more, as your intuition's trying to guide you and bring answers and clarity all the time. But I feel like you're always in a fog, or it's very cloudy for you to know what's the right decision for you. And your guides are saying spend this time to really get to know yourself and know what you want and what you don't want in your life and in this new year. I do see, so this card, when the Ace of Cups comes up, represents a new love or a new friendship. So again, I am seeing a new love, or some form of uniting with somebody. So there is going to be a new love being focused here. I do see the concept again, like I said, where the intuition's hazy. So it's like, I feel like also you go through those moments where you're really, there's nothing going on, or you get bored, or you feel very lost and very confused with yourself and what to do with your life and what to make happen, as it just seems like to me it's like a constant haze, but your guides are saying that you have to try to get to your intuition, trust your intuition. If you can't get to your intuition, do things that will help you, do things that are positive that will help you try to um, um, communicate with your higher self. Like you can um, uh, do activities, do hobbies. I feel like your guides are saying what will help you get more in touch with your intuition is actually hanging out with people, interacting with people, doing things, being around people. Because I do feel like either also you're too alone, or you're too much of an introvert lately, or you're too much alone. So allow yourself to interact with people, and that will help you be able to get connected with your intuition. It's strange. I don't know why, but your guides are telling me that is what will help you get closer to your higher self and get more in touch with your intuition, because you'll be dealing with different people, and it'll allow you to know how you feel when you're around certain people or when you're doing certain things. So um, your guides are saying you have to kind of live your life. You have to start living your life. You can't put your life on hold or just save everything for later. That's what your guides are telling me. And to be careful with being too much alone, being alone too much, or spending too much time alone in your mind, because they're saying it'll only get you like in a depression if anything. But if again you feel like you don't have answers, yes, rethink and reevaluate things when you can to get you to know yourself better. But do it with people. Don't do it alone. Do it with people. Interact with people. Create a routine. Do hobbies. I don't know. Walk in the park. Do yoga. Go to an art class. Read a book. There's many things you could do that could help stimulate the mind and stimulate the soul. I also see that there was something that ended that was very difficult for you to accept. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it was when you lost your job or you were jobless. I'm not sure exactly. But there's this transition where in the past it affected you really badly and it was hard for you to accept that transition. But know all of this that you're experiencing is a form of rebirth, and it's helping you move forward. The only thing that's stopping you from moving forward is yourself, hon, as that's what your guides are telling me. um, you have to start getting yourself out there and living life already, your guides are saying, as you can't just be waiting around or waiting for a sign all the time, because the universe doesn't work like that. The universe, yes, sends you signs, but you have to be using the tools that the universe has given you to then actually be able to attract those signs. So I'm gonna pull out now 3 cards from the Angel Tarot for you, hun. Let me see just to make sure that I went over everything. Again, it says what doors will open for you for the job. I feel like it's going to be a healing experience. You're going to be feeling really good about yourself, and it's just going to be a very healing experience for you. That's why your guides it's kind of like they wanted this to happen for you. So it's like, please take it, don't miss out on this opportunity. Oh, I love this. All right, so we'll start here. So you got the Page of Air, and it says, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered with tact, logical, honest, impulsive, curious. So they're definitely focusing on just a certain time that you've been going through. I know that you recently went through um, where you were in a hospital or something, and I definitely think that's what the card's focusing on, the challenging experience where you're going through these delays and different changes and everything just happening. But the truth has been delivered now, and now you can go forward. That's what this card's focusing on. Now you can go forward in a logical and honest way, and it's going to help you. This is all a healing experience. It's part of your expansion, okay? The next card you got is Renewal, Archangel Jeremiah. It says review and evaluate, which is the Hermit came through for that as well. A favorable assessment of facts, time to move in a new direction. So definitely everything that you've gone through these past couple of months, this past year, it's allowing you to transition on in a new direction, a new path. I know it can be scary and it's difficult to adapt, but it's necessary. It's like for the highest good. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. Okay, but it's definitely certain time now where you must get to know yourself, know what you want, know what you don't want, and all of this is going to be leading you into a new positive direction. And then the last card you got, which I've never seen this card, so it's interesting. It says Ego, Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative and fear-based thoughts. So definitely this can have a lot to do with what you went through in the hospital or during that time where you were too much in your mind and feeling depressed or thinking too much negative thoughts. And that can be also this card that I'm talking about, the one where you're feeling lost and too much in the mind. And your guides are just saying, don't focus on the ego anymore. That is a big, huge part of your ego that you need to release and let go of, as now you got to choose love over fear. You cannot let your life run through fear. And if you know that you suffer from this issue, then find ways, different beautiful positive ways to channel it, different hobbies, physical activities, hanging out with friends, art, writing. There's so many different ways to channel that energy, as I suffer from that too, being a sensitive psychic, and medium. So you have to find those outlets that will help you tremendously. It's not about running away from it, but it's about diving into it and using and channeling it in a positive way. So I'm going to leave you with that, hun. I very much hope you enjoyed this mini reading, as it was a pleasure. And I send you lots of love and Happy New Year. I'm here for you if you ever need me, as now I know you have a PayPal account, which is great. And thank you so much for your patience. And I'm really happy that all of this was able to work out so we can read you. And God bless you, hun. And Happy New Year. Bye now.